Okay, so I want to go over 4 workouts to help you keep you sharp during marathon training, no matter what cycle you're in. And again, not every workout needs to be long, and not every long run needs to have hard stuff at marathon pace. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, but I found these 4 workouts to be very beneficial. I've used these on athletes for over the past 2 decades as a coach, and it's really helped them, give the legs a break while doing marathon training. Again, it can be done any cycle. Okay, early, mid to late, doesn't matter. Okay, but how you infuse them, how you incorporate them is up to you as a coach or an athlete. So, but I'm going to read them out. Okay, I usually have a whiteboard, but I'm moving, so I have all my whiteboards in storage right now. They'll be back out soon. So I'm going to read them out. I'll give you the details. If you have questions, put them in the notes. Put them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. If you want to reach out to me directly, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com is how to do it. Okay, and I have an Instagram page too, Top of the Line Running, same name as this channel. So let's go to the workouts. Number 1, a speed fartlek, okay? This is a common thing, and like I said before, not every rep, not every interval, whatever it is, needs to be long. You don't always need to do mile repeats, 2 mile, 3 mile, 5K, whatever, hard 10-mile runs. Those are important, but these are important too. And again, every couple of weeks, infusing something like this, aside from strides and speed development, which should be a regular part of your training, no matter where you're training or what cycle you're in, this is a little bit more specific, and again, it gives the legs a break. Okay, so this is a speed fartlek. Anywhere from 12 to 20 efforts of 1 minute hard and 1 minute easy. Okay, again, 12-minute efforts. It's 12 to 20 of 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy. 1 minute easy. So the entire workout itself is between 24 and 40 minutes. Okay, alternating back and forth at a hard pace, 5K to maybe 3K pace. So, which acts as speed development for the marathon. The other option B is 8 to 12 efforts of 90 seconds hard and 90 seconds easy, or 130 hard, 130 easy. Okay, again, if you add this up, 24 minutes to 36 minutes of total running, half of which is hard, half of which is easy. Keep that in mind. And again, you bookend it with a warm-up and a cool-down, your drills and strides, and so on and so forth. So, and that's the workout. Okay, it's a really, and this is a staple of Kenyan marathoners as well. They do speed fartleks on a regular basis. You wonder why their strides and their form is so efficient. This is one reason why. These are important workouts. They complement the longer stuff, but it helps make your form efficient. It helps with energy preservation, particularly in the marathons and half marathons, where it becomes really important. So that's workout 1. Workout 2. This is a combination of tempos, hills, and flats. Okay, so you start with a 2-mile tempo at your appropriate tempo pace based on where your fitness is. Then you take a 5-minute active recovery. What that does is elevates your heart rate, and then you transition into hill sprints. Let's say you're doing 6 by 200 meters, 6 to 8 by 200 meters on uphill, on a decent uphill, attacking hill, staying upright but leaning towards the hill, focusing on good form. Run them hard. You jog back down easy. Okay, and lean into the hill as you're jogging down as well. Kind of stay perpendicular. Take the stress off your Achilles and your joints. And then you transition to the flats. You do a couple of 200s on the flats afterward. Let's say 4 times a 200 on the flat afterward. Okay, and it gives you 3 different hits. You elevate the heart rate with the tempo, transition into hills, okay, which you get the leg power and speed development, and then you transition on the flat to work on the mechanics again. Okay, so that's it. Okay, and again, about 6 to 8 uphill 200s, 4 to 6 downhill. 4 to 6 on the flats on the 200. It could be 150 meters. It could be 300 meters. It really depends. Some folks need a little bit longer. Some folks need a little bit less. But this is a good way of doing another good workout. And again, the overall volume is not a ton. Not a ton. It's all jog equal recovery up the hills and on the flats. Workout 3, 2 sets of 10 by 200. Okay. You take a minute recovery after each 200 effort, and 3 to 4 minutes of easy recovery in between the set. Okay, and this is done at about 3K to 5K pace as well. Just repeat work, just rhythm, short reps, rhythm. Okay, and then you take the break, and then you do it again. Or you build towards 2 sets of 10. You can do 2 sets of 6, 2 sets of 8, 2 sets of 10. But all in all, it's about 20 times 200. It's about 2.5 miles worth of running. Okay, not a ton, but an important, again, component of speed run. You could do one of these each workouts every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks or something like that within your training somewhere, and have it be one of the workouts of the week. You don't have to go 2 hard, long workouts every week. You don't have to. Okay, it's not required, and it doesn't benefit everybody. Okay, and then lastly, a fartlek within the long run. Okay, this is where I find a lot of benefit with runners. And whatever your long run is, you're building towards 12 to 14 to 16 to 18 to 20. You break it up into 3 pieces. So let's just say 20. I'm going to do the math here. 20. So let's break it up in 3 pieces: 5 miles, 10 miles, 5 miles. So you have the beginning, the middle, and the end. You fart like the middle part of it. So essentially you're doing anywhere from a 30 to 60-second hard effort. Accelerate once every mile of those middle miles. Okay, so essentially it could be 10 times 30 seconds or 10 times 60 seconds hard. And what it does is teach you how to surge, how to accelerate mid-run. It helps simulate accelerating during a race and different workouts during tempo runs. And this is a great way of throwing a different pace variation to your legs, whether you're on the rolling area or on the flats. It's a great way of breaking up the rhythm, okay, and keeping things from getting stale. And this is I've done this in tempos too. You can do a flat tempo run, and all of a sudden you just attack for a minute or two hard, and then you go right back to the tempo pace. So Marcus O'Sullivan actually goes into great detail on his videos. I check out his videos. He talks about that as well. But this is something that I've done. I kind of elaborated and I've borrowed from Marcus O'Sullivan too, who's a great coach, in terms of infusing these within the long runs. Fartlek doesn't always have to be a short workout itself. Do it in a long run too to help simulate being fatigued and still accelerating too at the 15-mile mark of a long run. So, and again, if it's 16 miles, then you do 4, 8, 4. 12 miles, 3, 6, 3, and so on. So these are 4 great workouts that I think will be beneficial for you or your athletes with regards to marathon training. I think you'll find them useful, and you let me know what you think. If you have any of your own, put them in the comments. If you like stuff like this and you haven't subscribed and you're a coach or an athlete, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon next to it. I have 200 plus training videos. All different types of stuff from middle distance to distance running. Okay, and the next video, just so you know, I'm going to do 4 great race week workouts for middle distance runners. If you're a half miler or a miler, workout you should do the week of that's not going to sap your legs. That's going to preserve your legs. So that's coming up next. Thanks for watching, guys.